Alright guys, we got that cherry sawn up in the last video. Had some nice cherry on the trailer. This is a hard maple log, a lot of knots. Came from the top of the tree. We are going to saw this one up next. There's all the cherry we got for the crafter's box. As soon as Tim stops playing with the winch, we'll start cleaning up.
Alright, here we go, guys.
I don't believe him. Well, when you're shooting a video, it helps to start the video rolling when you shoot it.
That's got some nice figures in it.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty nice indeed. Hard maple makes for a beautiful, beautiful wood.
So let's set these up like we did with the cherry.
Oh, stop your grunting.
Oh, make me turn on the logs.
That landed hard.
Well, this Hud-son track is tough. Ask me how tough it is.
How tough is a Hud-son track?
It's really tough.
Are you sure?
I'm definitely sure. Alright. Alright, that's there.
I'd just like to mention while we're sawing up this log, and I'll mention to you guys too, while we're sawing up this log, one of our good customers decided he thought he might want to buy a sawmill.
And he did.
And he did. Bought a Hud-son bigger than this one.
36.
But I guess we won't have him for a customer anymore.
No. But we can start up a new business with sharpening his blades.
Find some pretty cool grain underneath this right here. That might be really interesting. Well, I guess Tim's going to make a couple practice runs before he actually starts throwing sawdust here. You're going to see in just a couple of minutes on this video where Tim is having troubles with the bark peeling off and hitting the side of the saw. This log was cut in the spring. I don't understand why the bark is already releasing off of it, but it is. And it actually gets to be a pain in the neck as he gets further into this log. Just keep watching. Typically when you're milling a maple log, especially one that has big limbs that had come off of it, you'll get some curly maple patterns. We're kind of anxious to get into this log and see what it looks like, but I'll almost guarantee you we'll have some curly maple in it. And that really sells well. Hard maple is a pretty hard and dense wood. It runs about 1450, 1460 on the Jenka scale, which is up there pretty good. We're using a 10-degree blade on this mill, and you can hear that the engine's not even against the governor right now. Tim could be pushing it a little harder if he wanted to, but I think he's comfortable with a slower pace. One nice feature about these bigger Hud-son mills is they have a very deep throat on them. And what that deep throat means is you can actually saw more boards before you have to start pulling them off the can. And that feature can be a real time saver if you're sawing by yourself. Here. We'll put some sawdust on the track. Watch the track sweep do its job. As you're watching the track sweep do its job, watch that bark. See the bark peeling off the log and starting to get tangled up into the frame of the mill. Starts to give Tim a hard time here pretty quick. But I got to give it to Hud-son. These new track sweeps, they work phenomenally. And you can have piles of sawdust on the track and it'll push the sawdust out of the way. If you'll notice, we are on our last cut and we have not removed one single board off of this cant yet. That is really awesome, especially if you're running the mill by yourself.
What a curly knot. Look, that looks like a shell. See it?
Yep. Curly maple.
Or the tiger, whatever they want to call it.
Alright guys, we're getting the crafter's box filled up pretty good. If you're not subscribed to our channel, hit that subscription button, hit the thumbs up, and until the next one, we will catch you later.